New feature that allows you to send data that builds an OQLIS dashboard as Excel or CSV files to email. To get started, we need to come over to the schedule icon and click on it. Once here, we need to make sure that we have a schedule we want to use. If we don't have a schedule we want to use, we will need to add one by clicking on the Add New button here. We will need to fill in all the fields and click Save to create our new schedule. Once we are done, we'll have something that looks like this. This is a testing schedule that will send daily at 1:30 in the afternoon between these two dates for my time zone. If we never wanted an end date, so the schedule to carry on sending indefinitely, we could remove this end date like so. Click Save and you'll have a schedule that never stops sending. Once we are happy with the schedule, we'll need to associate the schedule to a dashboard. To do that, we will need to come to the Associate Dashboard button here and click on it. Here, we will need to fill in all the relevant information to send our dashboard as a file. In our case, we are trying to send our dashboard as a CSV or Excel file. First, we will need to make sure that we select the correct dashboard. The schedule that we want to run on, which we've just created, ours being data testing, the type of file we wish to attach to the email. In our case, it will be CSV, Excel multi-files, or Excel multi-sheet. Excel multi-sheet creates one single Excel file with multiple sheets inside of it. Each sheet corresponds to the data that builds a widget inside your dashboard. Excel multi-files creates multiple Excel files where each Excel file corresponds to the data that builds a widget in your dashboard. The CSV option will create multiple CSV files, each file corresponding to the data that builds a widget inside of your dashboard. Once we've selected one of the formats that we wish to receive, we will need to move on to creating the subject of our email, the message we want to appear in the email, the users that we wish to send. If they're registered in OQLIS, we can find them. If they're external users that are not registered inside of OQLIS, they can be reached here. Once we are happy, we'll need to click Save to create the association. A finished association will look something like this. Here I've associated my dashboard to the schedule that we created earlier, and I wish to receive it as multiple CSV files. The subject of my email will be CSV files, and my message body of the email will be CSV files. It will send out to one registered user. As you can see, we have 3 associated dashboards, one for the CSV files, one for the Excel multi-sheet, and one for the Excel multi-files. To give you an example of what the CSV files will look once you receive the email, this is how it will come through. Here is my subject that we created, the message body, and all of the attachments from the dashboard. Each one of these CSV files corresponds to a widget inside our dashboard. For example, most recent activity corresponds to most recent activity here. Excel multi-files works in the same manner, but it attaches Excel files and not CSV files. The Excel multi-sheet only sends one Excel file, but each sheet that's within this corresponds to each widget that you will find in your dashboard.